Well, next on Get Set is a sports report, and as the nights are closing in, we've chosen an indoor activity for our final programme. Here's John Eden of Cheggers Place Pop with an introduction to his favourite sport, which is Judo.
Thank you very much. Right, while I'm getting my breath back now, I've got John Drogan here with me. He's a black belt. He's the manager of a very successful KNK club in North Manchester. John, you're going to explain to us some of the finer points about judo. Could you tell me what are the basic aims of judo?
Well, kids like to come along and do judo. It's one way of getting a lot of aggression. A lot of kids like to think about judo as a self-defence.
Yes.
And there's lots of incentives, lots of rewards in judo.
What would you say would be the ultimate, the pinnacle in the sport?
I would say that most kids, I've seen judo now where we're doing so well, winning Olympic medals, a lot of them want to get to that standard.
So you think that a lot of people in this, a lot of the kids who are coming into it now are hoping to progress that far?
That's right.
Right. I can see there's a bit of a rough and tumble going on out there at the moment. They're wearing blue and green there, and it's yellow and orange. You're wearing a black belt. I'm wearing a blue belt. Could you tell me what the belts actually signify?
There's an incentive. It's like a ladder to climb. They'll start off wearing white belts, and then they go into competition and get the yellow belts, orange, green, blue, brown, and then obviously the coveted belt, the black belt.
Right, and it also means that when you walk into a club, you can have a look at somebody's belt and you know whether to
go
on the mat with them or not.
Yeah.
Do you think you could get two of these lads here to show us something a bit more advanced?
Certainly. Okay, Matty. Stephen. I'm going to demonstrate a throw called Casagruma. Very advanced technique, used usually by boys who are well up in the grades. Yeah. It's a shoulder wheel, so we'd like to see Casagruma. Nice big hard throw.
That looks nearly as painful as the one you did on me.
That's right, yeah. Okay, perhaps we get the other little fella doing it, so you can see it's a small man's throw as well.
Right.
Nice big. Okay, thank you, boys.
Lovely. And is another couple here can show us something?
A couple of little girls here. Tracy's 6 years of age, and the little
girl's
girl's 7.
That's very young. I mean, would you suggest that as a good time to start judo?
Well, there's so many children wanting to do judo because of its popularity. They do come along and take up the sport. But they've got to do it when they're 8 years of age.
8 years of age,
before they get awarded.
Before they can start getting the grading.
That's right, yes.
Well, we've had a look at some more advanced techniques. We've talked about the ultimate aims, which is, as you say, is getting into the Olympics. But what are the other benefits, you think, to any youngsters who are thinking about taking up judo?
Well, a lot of aggression they can get rid of, especially if they've been having a hard day at school. I get some 6-year-old coming down to the club wanting to have a bash at me, you know, and that's usually the aim.
Like little Tracy, then?
Tracy. I'm always the target.
Tracy, come on, show us what you can do. Oh, what a bully. And one more for luck, Tracy. Right, thank you very much. That was great. Thank you, Tracy. That didn't look too painful, John.
Yes, a bit hard work there.
Right, I've been told that you've had some pretty famous names in judo going through the club.
Yes, we've got quite a lot of people on the national squad, both in men, boys, girls and ladies. But I think the most famous of all is Neil Adams.
Yeah, who everybody's heard of now.
That's right,
won
world
the
champion.
Olympics. Yes.
That's right, and he got a silver medal in the Olympics.
He did as well.
And again, to repeat himself, is the world champion.
Right, and what about on the ladies' side? You got any lady stars?
Yeah, we've got a world champion again.
Who's that?
Jane Bridge.
Jane Bridge?
Yes.
And is Jane?
Yes, Jane's here in the audience.
I thought she was somewhere. Hello, Jane. Very nice to see you. How long have you been doing judo, Jane?
I've been doing it 10 years now.
And when you started, did you think that you'd one day be world champion?
No, I never really thought that.
No, you never thought you'd get that far.
No.
Is it a sport that is very popular amongst girls?
It is a popular sport with girls, you know, it's really good for keep fit, and you don't have to be strong.
To get a lot of enjoyment out of it as well. Yeah. And what's the reaction to people when you say to them that you're world champion?
Well, they don't believe me usually,
no.
You know, because I'm only small. They expect girls to be really big, you know.
So you'd suggest it to a lot of girls to take up judo as a way of keeping fit and enjoying yourself as well. Right. So if you want to find out a little bit more about judo and where your own local club is, you can contact the British Judo Association. You can write to them at 16 Upper Woburn Place, London, WC1H OHQ, or you can telephone them on 387 9340, and they'll tell you everything you need to know. And if you want that information again, you can call us on 061 814 3222. Right, well, Jane, thank you very much for coming along, and you too, John. Thank you both.
John, I've got Jane here now, world champion. What about having a practice with her?
I had a feeling you might say that. Here, how can I refuse her?
Oh! Jane, he's been telling me he's not been looking forward to this all morning, so this is it. Let's see how he does here. Yeah, she's certainly taking the worst of this. Isn't it wonderful? Oh, he got her back there. Fantastic. And again, what's he going to do? Yes, wonderful. Very quick. Fantastic. Right. Boys and girls, a big round of applause, please, for the KNK Judo Club in Manchester. I did want to have a go at this, but as we all know, you should never hit people with glasses on. That's my excuse, anyway. Well, from judo to video vote, and we're going to show you 4 videos, but here's the first.